Ladies and gentlemen, when I last left you, I was unboxing this beautiful masterpiece. And boy, what a joyous day it was. But guess what, everybody? Today is a new belt day. And this beautiful, wonderful piece of art is going to sit here and watch me unbox my latest acquisition. I am so happy that I have this belt. It is the classic Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship from the WWF. And I am very excited. So let's not waste any more time and get started on opening this up. Boy, oh boy, you are in for a treat. Let me tell you something. This belt has a special place in my heart because back about, I don't know, almost 20 years ago, I bought a Milliken-made Intercontinental Classic Championship belt. And unfortunately, I had to sell it to buy my first house. Well, I don't have to wait any longer to get this belt because I have it in my possession. Oh my goodness. Beautiful belt. Now, the Milliken belt that I had was an FWF logo. And this is better because it has the actual WWF logo. And, woo, yes. And this belt I purchased from a friend of mine, my new belt brother friend, who messaged me around Thanksgiving because he knew I was looking for an Intercontinental Championship belt. And he said, hey, listen, I have this belt that I'm going to sell to you, and it was at a very discounted price. And I just couldn't pass it up because when I saw the photos, I knew this was the belt for me. And right off the bat, I'm excited. I am so excited. Look at this. Look at this. The reason why I picked this belt is because the etching is so deep and it's so crisp, and there are no waviness to the finishing, to the plating. And I'm anal like that as far as you know, the quality of the plates. So here we go. Here we go. Let's try to unravel this. I might have to do some editing, but I'm going to cut this up a little bit and get this open here. Woo! Gotta be careful. Don't hurt the merchandise. Chris Laguit. He just told me how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry. But he is now my belt brother from Hawaii who had purchased this belt himself previously by Championship Dreams. It's an American-made maker. And I mean, the quality of the plating is just excellent. If you can't go with Reggie Parks or a Dave Milliken made belt, then this is the belt maker you want to go with. I'm sure there are other ones out there, but are you excited? Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the WWF Intercontinental Championship belt. Wow, let's just sit back and look at that. Look at that beautiful belt. How gorgeous does this belt look, guys? Superb quality, excellent etching, deep etching, non-wavy plates. What do I mean by wavy? For those of you who don't know, there are a lot of belt makers overseas from Pakistan that make championship belts. And they have two qualities: standard definition, SD, and high definition, HD. This belt was made by ORM, a very good belt maker from Pakistan. This is an HD quality belt. That means crisper lines, deeper etching. But there's something different about American-made belts that is even better than the best quality belts from Pakistan. I'm not knocking this belt. I love this belt. But the quality in this belt speaks for itself. Maybe it's the zinc that is used for the metal? I don't know. But my goodness, even if you got an HD version of this belt from overseas, I do not think, and I have yet to see a picture that matches the level of quality and deepness of the etching. So why don't we get a closer look at this belt? I'll go over the main plate and the side plates, and I'll go over the leather, and we'll just admire the beauty that is this belt.
Stunning. There's no other word that I can use to describe what this belt looks like. Just stunning. Such a simple design, yet it's so beautiful. Thank you, Chris Laguit, for coming to my DMs and telling me you had this for sale. I was in the market for this belt, and I was going to settle for an SD belt from overseas belt maker. And man, if I had made that purchase and then this came across my plate, I would have been pissed off. And I'm glad I procrastinated. Thank you, Chris. Now, this belt wasn't made by him. It was made by an American belt maker, Championship Dreams. I don't know if they're still making belts or not, but the quality of his belts is phenomenal. And let's just take a closer look at the quality so you guys can see for yourself. And you can compare it to what you own, much deeper than a WWE shop version of this belt. And I think better than any SD or even HD version of this belt from overseas. Look at those stars. Absolutely beautiful. Look how they stick out. And the Intercontinental banner, beautiful. The paint job is excellent too, I think. Absolutely wonderful. Look at the etching. Look at the lines here. Look how crisp they are. Same thing with the bottom banner and the bottom star. Look at that. Very good detail. Excellent detail. Excellent, excellent work. These are 4mm zinc plates. The color of the globe, I'm not exactly sure if it's the same color as the actual belts. It's a lighter blue, a little lighter than the Winged Eagle I have here. But that is quite all right. If I'm not mistaken, my Milliken-made belt also had the same color blue. Let's take a look at the side plates. Beautiful. The second side plate is always a little bigger than the third side plate on the classic version. I believe on the first version of this belt, the Randy Savage version with the red WWF logo, I believe the two side plates were the same size. But here they did a little differently. And look at the grapplers, look at the etching, look at the details right there. Beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful. Same thing with this side plate. How do you like that? Then you got the logo plate, which I do believe is a 4mm plate as well. But look at that. Little fingerprints on there, but I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. My goodness. My goodness. And of course it comes with a tip. Very nice. Let's take a look at the other side plates. Even though they're identical, I just want to show it off. Let me see if I can get a good angle here. Look at that. Beautiful. And right here. So pretty. So pretty. Now, as far as the leather goes, this leather was made by AJ Gittings. Let me tell you, I've never heard of this guy, but right now, if you look at the tooling, it's perfect. It's wonderful. The clamshell tooling all across the border. The cut of the leather, how it hugs the side plates. Look at that. Boom, boom. Beautiful. And of course, the tooling around the logo plate. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, it is floppy. Very floppy. I know everybody wants to know how floppy the leather is, and let me tell you, it is floppy. The plates, 4mm zinc, of course. And look at the landscape of the main plate. Look at that. You can just tell how deep that etching is. Look at your WWE shop belt and you tell me if the etching is this good. Look at your standard definition belt that you got from your overseas belt makers, and you tell me if it's as deep and as crisp as this is. And the wavy factor, one of the pet peeves I have with these SD version belts, usually seen in the open areas here, as you can tell, none. Beautiful. You notice the wave mostly around, the etchings of, here, and then the side plate, the side around here. You'll notice it. Just take a look. See for yourself. But anyway, I don't believe anything beats American made as far as, the quality of the actual etching in the belt. So, if you can afford it, yes, it is a little bit pricier than the overseas belts, but then again, you get what you pay for. And I got a steal on this one, to be honest with you, so I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Merry Christmas to me. This is going to go great in my collection. My collection is now 2, and hopefully next year I will be doing another unboxing of the classic WWF Tag Team Championship, dual plated. That I am on the market for next, and hopefully I get it sooner than later. Anyway, this was my unboxing video of the Intercontinental Classic Championship belt from WWF. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Have a nice holiday.